I want you to just reflect on this principle. Yesterday's dreams become today's necessities. Where have you seen that happen? We were raised when there were no cell phones. Wow, the landline is almost extinct. It's a necessity. Where else has yesterday's dreams become a today's necessity? The computer. Wow. There was a time there weren't any computers when I was being raised. Satellite. Even before common television. Yesterday's dreams become today's necessities. Can you think in your own life where you visualized into the future, saw something that you needed? It could even be the way you dress. It could be the way you live. It could be the present income. It could be the job. It could be the style of life. Yesterday's dreams become today's necessities. Got it? And you don't want to go back. Now, here's the next step. Today's dreams are tomorrow's opportunities. What you're dreaming about today will be the way tomorrow will look for you. It becomes a necessity of tomorrow. Today's dreams become tomorrow's opportunities. So if you're stuck in a relationships, socially or in your business, where you're stuck talking about the status quo, you're stuck talking about the reality of the problems that presently exist, or you're stuck talking about the way business is presently operating, then tomorrow will look like today, and you caused it. So it's very important to recognize that with your mind, individually and collectively, you can invent a future far beyond the present reality. And inside your business, inside your organization, you, those of you that are young and working your way on up, you can contribute far beyond what is imaginable by your present status quo management. You can invent new ways, new profitable ways, new business ways, new creative ways, new endeavors. You can help this whole organization go far beyond where it presently is. But I know what you might be thinking. They don't listen to me. I'm only, then I would suggest that you improve your own perception of yourself, your own persuasive ability, that you take on personal accountability to influence more, to influence the leadership, to help the organization become that which it's capable of becoming. But even beyond that, you've got to help the organization see opportunity for wealth, opportunity for profit. This is what the world is about, is making money to support your family so you can go to dinner, so you can raise your children, you can educate them. It's all about that. And you have an obligation inside that organization to be the best mind and the best employee that anybody could be, instead of being the kind that just shows up to get the check and wait to enjoy your life outside of the organization. What can you do to improve? You have a genius, and if we can allow that genius to invent better ways, but again, I come back, they don't listen to me. Well, then make yourself somebody they listen to. And if in fact you feel that that's not happening, do you have enough courage to start a business on your own, to move outside and get in the way, instead of stopping in a negative, gloomy way inside of the culture, that you would at least let the culture grow by getting out of it, if you would. So I want to encourage you that the future depends upon how you're thinking now and the ability to set goals far beyond where you presently are. And that is just like that. There is a horizon. that you can see off in the distance as you look at the ocean. But have you ever noticed that, again, as you move towards that horizon, there's another horizon? This is the way I would like to encourage you to think, that there is a horizon always past the horizon. But it's up to you and your imagination. Now, there's only one thing that you really have control over. And that is, you can't really control, in a sense, the future, and you've lost control of the past, but you have control over the present moment. And what do you have control over in the present moment is the way you think. And if you can think in the present moment about a better future, about a brighter future, if you can think of an improved future, then if you do move toward and become like what you think about, if your present thoughts do determine your future, then you watch. Your future will be exactly or quite similar to those that you are now, those thoughts that you are now thinking. It isn't magic. I think one of the downfalls of most people is they think they need to win the lottery to change their life. Or they think that they need to be the stars need to be aligned. So what I think the trap that most people fall into is they think the power over their life is outside of them, not inside of them. And so if you can accept that power inside yourself and activate that power by taking the knowledge that we are giving you and applying that knowledge to every aspect of your life, you cannot presently even imagine how your life will be. Again, going back to research out of Stanford University, Dr. Bandura's research recently showed that you don't let yourself want what you don't believe you can cause. Now, what does that mean? It means you don't let yourself dream about those things you don't think you're capable of making happen. So I could remember back when I was a school teacher, the cars we had were broken down junk heaps. And so every summer, Diane and I would say, we've got to get a new car. Now that was exactly what we would say. We've got to get a new car. But we didn't mean new car. We meant a new used car, a new junk heap. Now the point he is making, you see, a new car never even entered our mind. A brand new, that year model, never even entered our mind. So we didn't think brand new car and adjust it back to a used car. That was as big as we could think. So your inner power, your belief in yourself and how your mind is and how strong you are, determines the size of your dream. And as you keep developing yourself and you start seeing yourself successful, the research shows your dreams get bigger. And they keep getting bigger. And what has the dream got to do with the way life goes? Your dream is the container with which you allow yourself to grow and develop. So it's constantly important to develop what's called the efficacy inside of yourself and inside of your children, inside of your business. Efficacy is your belief in your own ability to make things happen, to cause, to bring about. To bring about what? To cause what? Whatever you want, whatever you want. And part of efficacy isn't your present knowledge base. It isn't your present money. See, part of your efficacy is to know that you can know, to know that you're capable of learning, to know that you're capable of becoming or growing. So when you set a goal, you may say to yourself, but I don't know how to do it. I know, I'll learn how. I can figure it out. We'll invent the way. And if you can collectively get the people in your business or in your world around you to grow, then collectively your dreams get bigger. And collectively as an organization, you start accomplishing things that nobody in the world ever dreamed of before. You can invent your future, but not with low efficacy people. So each one of you needs to continually develop yourself and your inner strength, your persistence, your resilience, your ability to handle pressure and stress. All those things cause you to escalate in your inner idea of who you are, your efficacy, your dreams get bigger, so you start taking yourself away from 150 miles from your house. And you start moving away from coaches. And you start moving away from the environment. You allow yourself to move far beyond your present status quo and your normal. It's not magical, it's developmental. You can do it, your children can do it, your organizations can do it. Now, this is just a beginning. There is much more knowledge that we are not yet sharing with you. This is only the first course. There are many courses that you can take. But right now, this is the fundamentals. You've got to take and assimilate it. So the follow-through information and the follow-through techniques that we are giving you and the affirmation process that we're giving you isn't just something nice. You've got to intend to use it. Now, it isn't the knowledge you want. It isn't like the affirmations that you want. It is you want a better marriage, you want a better life, you want a better business, you want more, whatever you want. So you don't need what I've got if you don't have a bigger goal. You don't need what I'm giving you if you don't want a better life. You really don't need it. So it's of no value to you. But this is the best knowledge in the world to help you develop and to help you change from where you are to where you want to go. But in your mind, it isn't any good at all unless you apply it. So you need to start dreaming elegant dreams, big dreams, dreams that are far beyond your present normal. What is it that I would aspire to? What do I want for myself? What do I want for my community? What do I want for my family? What do I really want to contribute to my company? What do I want to contribute to my country? What can I do? What can I be? But I'm so small. Then get bigger. But I'm so incapable. Then get capable. You can start like I started. And the journey is it's a wonderful journey. It's a journey that is a fulfilling journey. It's an inspiring, every day is a party. Every day is exciting. Work is fun. Contribution is fun. My life is fun. How did it get fun? I cause it. I cause it. And so can you.